Tonight we're diving into Vampire the Masquerade's 5th edition, the flagship of the World of Darkness and one of the most influential horror RPGs ever made. If you've ever wondered why so many people fall in love with V5 specifically, this is the video for you. Let's talk about 5 reasons you should consider playing Vampire the Masquerade V5. Reason 1. The return to personal horror. V5 brings the game back to what made it iconic: personal horror. The V5 core book emphasizes the struggle between the monster and the person inside, and it brings that tension into every role through systems like Hunger and the Beast. Hunger replaces the old blood pool, turning every action into a potential slip toward violence or predation. Feeding is no longer bookkeeping. It's a story moment, a risk, and a choice with consequences. Whether you're reading V5 Core, Camarilla, or Chicago by Night, V5 consistently centers the theme that being a vampire is terrifying because you're always one bad night away from losing control. Reason 2. Strong focus on modern knights and geopolitics. V5 pushes the setting forward in ways that reshape everything. The Gehenna War, the Beckoning, the collapse of global Camarilla influence, the rise of the Second Inquisition. These are not just lore updates. They change how your chronicle feels. The Camarilla book covers the organization closing ranks and becoming more authoritarian than ever, while Anarch explores the fracturing and chaos of the modern movement. Chicago by Night shows exactly how these global shifts affect local domains. V5 is a living world dealing with modern surveillance, international conflict, government crackdowns, and generational divides. It's still urban gothic horror, but grounded in the anxieties of right now. Reason 3. Deeply character-focused story design. V5 wants your characters to feel real, flawed, and connected. From touchstones to convictions, from ambition and desire to predator types, V5 builds your character around relationships and moral pressure points. Your touchstones, highlighted strongly in V5 Core, Camarilla, and Chicago by Night, act as anchors to humanity that NPC antagonists, the Second Inquisition, or your own beast can threaten. The chronicle tenets and relationship map also encourage storytellers to make every story about the coterie personal. This isn't just a combat game or a political game. It's a story about who your vampire was, what they're becoming, and what they might lose along the way. Reason 4. Refined, modernized rule set that focuses on story. V5 streamlines the entire system. You see it in the skill list, the unified dice pool system, and the emphasis on outcomes over minutia. It's not rules light. The Player's Guide and Cults of the Blood Gods add tons of mechanical depth. But V5 is rules supportive, not rules demanding. The added systems for diablerie, resonance, oblivion, blood sorcery, thin blood alchemy, and predator types give new players tons of ways to customize without overwhelming them. Meanwhile, longtime fans get a refined update that respects earlier editions without copying them. Reason 5. It's the best on-ramp to the World of Darkness. V5 is built to welcome new players without sacrificing depth for veterans. The writing style, layout, and structure of the V5 core book are deliberately designed to introduce the setting, themes, and gameplay in a grounded, modern way. Supplements like Chicago by Night, Cults of the Blood Gods, the Second Inquisition, and Fall of London expand the world in digestible, story-focused ways that make it easy to jump in. Whether your group loves political intrigue, neon-drenched nightlife, occult rituals, religious horror, investigative stories, or tragic character drama, V5 gives you a clear way to get started. And thanks to how connected all the sourcebooks are, it's easy to build a chronicle that feels large, interconnected, and alive. If you've been thinking about exploring the world of darkness, Vampire the Masquerade V5 is one of the best entry points in decades. It's dramatic, dangerous, immersive, and built for storytellers and players who want grounded horror with emotional weight. If this video helped you decide whether V5 is for you, hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dive World of Darkness content, and drop a comment telling me which clan you'd play first. Thanks for watching, and remember, the night is yours if you are willing to take it.